Guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Again, this is e-self dating tips for success. Today we will talk about dating a younger man in your 40s. So, what are the pros and cons of dating a younger man in your 40s? Dating a younger man can be energizing. However, don't ignore the potential drawbacks of the relationship. So, here are the pros and cons. Number one, pro is the sex. Okay, so it's really fun to have sex with a younger man because of their energy, and there's still this spike in their testosterone, so it that you can have a um longer hours of sex. 2 is he's amusing to date, so he is amusing to date because men are as bold outside of the room as they are inside. So they're gonna draw out an increasingly young and energetic side of you. 3 is less things. So they have less baggage that they have now, because they're young. They haven't experienced a lot of things yet. 4 is energetic excitement. So because of his age, he has a lot of energy, and then um, he is always you will feel more youthful when you guys are together because he's young, he's active, and you can do things that and activities that are adventurous and only younger people can do, but you can also do it. 5 is invigorating point of view. So as you travel through life, you create conviction frameworks dependent on your encounters. So if you already have experiences in life, you can share it to them since they have a fresh insights about things. 6 is room stamina. So yeah, their strength can help um, the mood to go longer. 7 is not stuck in his manners. So since he is young, most probably he is still not serious with his attitude, with the things that he does, and so on. 8 is love as he admires you. So he thinks that the admiration is a love, a love that can last. So they are really focused on you, and um they really focus on you, and they can um you can you can you can assure that they are loyal to you. 9 is he made me perceive how far I've come. So um while we were like for example, I you how can I say this, you are frightened with your decisions in life, and then he's the one who's pushing you to do things, a lot of things. He's the one who's making you do things and activities that you haven't done before. 10 is he can't resist the urge to be unequivocally intrigued by you. So he is really interested in you. um he fundamentally live in a fortress of all pizza. However, his focus and his attention is only towards you. 11 is it changed the manner in which I consider magnificent principles. So 12 is feeling new. You will feel new because you are dating a younger man who um absolutely live in a different generation. So you can do things that you haven't done before, and you can learn new things that only the millennials know. 13 is feeling lighthearted. So you feel like you're happy, you're joyful, you're cheerful compared before. 14 is an absence of history. So he doesn't have any history, no wife, no children, since he's he's just starting his life. Okay. 15 is great physicality. So yeah, he's still young, he has a lot of strengths, he has a lot of stamina that he can use, so he is doing a lot of things. 16 is more regard. You will um feel like a saint whenever you're with him because he appreciates everything that you do to him or for him. 17 is he's your mirror, so he can make you see exactly how far you've come with your life and with yourself. 18 is he's constantly intrigued with you, so he likes you and he only. 19 is he changes your point of view. He changes your viewpoint on yourself, on life. He will make your life wonderful. So 20 is you give society an exercise. So um it doesn't imply that you ought to pick a younger person just to gloat about it. However, there are people who are doing this. They are bragging that they can still get a younger person. 22 is younger men are regularly more physically determined. So they do a lot of exercises. So he can ask you to do these things. 23 is younger men typically have less obligations. Yes, they have less obligations. Their only obligation is with their life. 24 is younger men are less inclined to be pessimistic. So they are more on the optimistic side since they haven't experienced things yet. And they always see the best things that can happen in every move that they do. 25 is younger men may adore the ground that you stroll on. Okay, so he will adore your achievements, the things that you've experienced before. Okay. Cons. Number one is way of life constraints. So since he is younger than you will probably feel tired when you're hanging out with him because they can last up to 4 a.m. drinking and playing around and so on, partying. Two is he's terrified of duty. He's kind of terrified with the responsibility of being um, stuck with you. Three is science. So yeah, um, you guys have the um, different different age. So your body will not correlate with the things that he's doing. Four is money related lopsided characteristics. Since he is still young, he is not yet financially stable. So that may be a problem whenever you go around town or whenever you start dating, dinner dates and so on. Five age is age old. So your age gap is contrast with the things that you can do and the things that you want in your life. Six is not your budgetary friend, so they have less budget compared to men that are in their age that are financially stable. Seven is turning into a mother figure. So yeah, they see that you take care so much, like you are their mother and not their girlfriend. Eight is loved ones. So it will be harder for you for his parents to accept the relationship that you have and to accept you since you are older than him. Nine is distinctive life motivation. So, not having a similar life plan can drive the greatest wedge between two people. So, since you are getting old and he's still young, you guys have a different goals in life and you have a different things that you wanted to achieve in life. 10 is another region of conflict. Conflict is having youngsters. So your kids might not agree with the relationship that you have, especially that he is younger. Maybe he's just the same age with your kids. So um you got to accept it and you have to face that reality. Okay, so again, this is Isa for dating tips for success, and we hope to see you in our next video. Goodbye.